Okay. And now, there it goes. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. We'll send it on that end. Actually, turn that all the way off. Yep. Okay. Cool. And we can go pop out chat. Move chat right there. Nope, don't want that. Make a new one. Sorry, just getting everything set up real quick. Do window capture. Yep. And we're gonna move that one. Gonna shrink it a little bit. And bring it underneath there. There we go. Also bring it up. We'll go from top chat to live chat, so that way we're seeing everything here. All right. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Let me do some quick notifications here, and then I'm also gonna spin these around so you can actually see what we're gonna open up today. There we go. We got some pretty cool stuff. These are incredibly cool. As far as items go, we have some pretty vintage GaoGaiGar stuff. I don't know exactly when these came out. Let me see if I can do some quick research on that. What is this called? Robot. Probably should have done this. Toy line. Probably should have looked this up earlier. Dallas Vintage Toys. Here's also Dallas Vintage Toys. They have both of these. This one was going for roughly 50, but it doesn't say what year these came out. Maybe they have like a, what's it called? I'm also nervous it's finally being open. It's been in a box for so long, about as long as I've been alive, maybe longer. Stream setup looks great. Oh, that's great. All right, last thing. Let me let some people know that I'm streaming, so that way I'm not just sitting here all on my lonesome. Not on my lonesome, but I am glad that it looks good. That's great. This was kind of a quick and dirty stream setup. I know GaoGaiGar is kind of reflecting here. Let's see if we can. There we go. A little bit better. Also try to do like a half decent thumbnail for this really quick. Share. Copy link. Boop. Boop. There's one. We'll share it there. We'll share it to my my friend chat real quick as well, and then we'll get really into it. These are super cool in terms of just figures. I know I'm not being where do these come from? These come from the Japanese TV show King of Braves GaoGaiGar. It's right there, which is a pseudo Transformers cousin. It's what Takara did in the 90s, essentially early to mid 90s, I think, up until 2000 when they switched back over to car robots. So these are pretty crazy. Or pretty cool. The ones we have here is GaoGaiGar himself with a few accessories, and then we have Choryujin, who is a crane truck and a fire truck that combine into a super robot. And then he actually has an accessory that is another robot that's a police car robot named Volfog, who is in here as well. Let me see if these have like a release year or copyright date on these. Local comic shop locator, Kyoto Japan.jp, Zebek Toys. I don't see any sort of copyright date on these as far as this one's a little dusty. The package is a little beat up. It's also totally like there's no tape on the sides. This flap is actually very loose. Right here on the back there's some tech specs about Choryujin, which there is like a big box version of GaoGaiGar that makes him what is it? It gives him Goldie Marg and a few other things. So, which is like a big hammer accessory, but we just have the standard GaoGaiGar here. And then let me see. Think we got one last place to share this to, and then we will start opening these bad boys up. Oh, we're gonna start with Choryujin because he's gonna be easier to open. So, like, literally the only reason we're gonna open him first. Let me. Alrighty, now we can focus on this. Alright. I also don't have a delay on my on this stream like I did on my last one, or for Invoked 101. So I'm gonna move some stuff around so that way I can more you're filming the opening for the official video too, right? Or are you just gonna crop that part from the stream? So I've already filmed these guys inbox, and then I'm gonna crop a chunk of this out for the video. Okay, so this part just slides right open. So these are also like predecessors to Reveltech joints, which is pretty cool. Looks like it's just a big tray that this guy slides out on. Oh, there's things on the back. There's like paper. Okay, gonna set this off behind me because he might end up back in his packaging if I can keep him in it. There is some stuff with stuff I can't read. Choryujin, Kyoto Zebek. Looks like maybe paint apps or sticker applications. Assumedly, put the foot stand. Something about his hand. Something about the arm. He can hold his accessories. Plug in his accessory there. He looks good with GaoGaiGar. Yeah, pretty neat guy. Maybe this is saying like how to connect the weapons, because it looks like they're connected to the hips. Maybe it's saying they can connect to the arms, like it's shown there. I don't know. Those are my best guesses. So right here, before we peel him out of, actually we can take the tray out. You can take the tray out. This is a crazy looking background. It looks like the inside of a grilled cheese, or like a flamin' hot Cheeto. That's what I think it looks like. For the stream without delay, it's nice not to wait 15 minutes for you to see comments. I also have the chat box like directly pulled open. So inside the box, whoa, GaoGaiGar, wait your turn. So in here, it says we have the freezing rifle, Crane Tangfar, which I assume means Tonfa. Melting rifle, Ladder Tonfa. Eraser head, which is this big missile pod over there. Volfog, who's this little robot right here, right hand, left hand, which he also has a few other things, and it doesn't mention the bases. So here we go. This guy looks a little more. He's been waiting 20 years. He's just excited, dude. Yeah, kind of looks like a microwave that hasn't been cleaned in a year. All right, here we go. Choryujin and Volfog, the support robots from GaoGaiGar. GaoGaiGar is the main protagonist. These guys are kind of auxiliary protagonists, along with characters like Mike Sound. I almost like Mike Sounders and a few other things. Mike Sounders the 14th. It's a pretty cool show. If you haven't seen it, it's a neat little anime. It's made by Sunrise, who owns Gundam now. So let's. Oh, there's a. Looks like a single twist tie in the back here. Keeping him. Do you remember when they used to do metal twist ties on toys? I used to remember when they did this all the time. This is how you know it's old. They don't do this anymore. Ooh, can we get it out? Get the... Do I have to enlist the Gundam snips? We might have to enlist the Gundam snips. There we go. There we are. The one twist tie. That was defeating me. Alrighty. See if we can grab him by the arm and help him out here. It's gonna get loud. Ooh. Let's get him and Volfog out. Volfog is an inarticulated accessory. Get the... Ooh. There we go. There we go. I'm super scared they're going to start falling apart when you finally open them. It smells. I can say that. I don't know what it is, but suddenly there's like a smell. Get out all the little accessory pieces here. Punch out the bases. And see if we can get the hands out. I like... Oh, whoa, there we go. I do like the hands just on a peg. That's kind of nice. There we go. Another hand, and the last hand. Looks like you got some big old grabbing hands. Oh, get out of there. All right. Ooh, that one has like some sort of residue on it. All right. Choryujin's empty tray. I'm very excited for these. I love Revoltech, and these guys are kind of like pseudo Revoltechs, so pretty excited to open these up. I'm gonna move this cable. There we go. Looks like he has, I don't know what this is in reference to the show. It's a fist holding like a lightsaber handle or like a microphone. Maybe it is a microphone from Mike Sounders. Or does it, is that it? Is this supposed to plug in right there? And then this hand has a hole in it. So is this supposed to do like that? Maybe? Because this hand doesn't have a... We'll set that to the side. We'll set those hands off to the side. We'll take Oh, Volfog doesn't have a peg in his foot. He doesn't have a hole. So he's just supposed to stand. But there's Volfog. He's a little, just stock standard little robot. He has no articulation whatsoever. There he is. He looks pretty nice for just an accessory figure. He will literally always look like this, which is slightly unfortunate. But I do think he's cool. He's pretty neat. I'm glad they included him, especially since he is a pretty prominent member. I kind of almost wonder if they made a big Volfog, who is Volfog combined up with the gun machines. But whoa. But yeah, we'll stand him on a base and put him back over there. He can stay next to GaoGaiGar for now. They're friends. And then let's... The blue one goes on the blue side. How does this peg on? Does it peg on how I think it does with the... I feel like that's not right. Hey. Okay, we're going to leave those off for just a moment. And we're going to... Ooh, these are some weird joints here. They're very... So it's very pre-posed. There's like no ball joint wiggle here. Like he will almost always be in like a very wide stance. He's never not gonna be in like a wide stance. Let me tilt the camera down a little bit. I didn't realize. You move the lamp. I hope that's a little bit better. I hope that's a little bit better. But yeah, no, he has a... It's a very weird... It's like a diagonal cut. And then it's hinged here. So very strange. I hope the GaoGaiGar isn't like that, because the GaoGaiGar looks so good. He has pretty deep cuts there and has no articulation at the feet. This is clearly meant to be like plopped down and it's not moving. The shoulders have some butterfly. The arms are also cut at a little bit of a weird angle. Same with this one. It reminds me of these old PVC figures that Transformers used to do. The head is kind of on a ball joint. It's very weird. It's on like a it can turn a little bit, but I think it's straight up just on a... You can kind of see it. It's just straight up on like a little rail. So I don't want to mess with that too much considering how old this figure is. But yeah, and then he has this nice bend. So yeah, this is clearly only meant to take on like a couple poses and then be like big stand boy. So we're gonna put a little disc stand on his foot here. Kind of, there we go. Yeah, this is clearly designed to just be like, oh, his head does rotate. Okay, never mind. Does not rotate like how I thought it did. I thought it rotated. Yeah, that's one piece. Okay, so a lot simpler than a Revoltech. Way, way, way simpler than a Revoltech. But still, oh, he does have some ab movement. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Heavy ratchets in the abs. And then a little bit of swivel. So yeah, so you can get some... Okay, pretty cool. And then... let's see if we can swap out the hand real quick. Boop. Nice little pop on that. And then a little pop in on there. So now he can reach out and... Whoa! Pretty neat. But yeah, clearly the butterflies are for the eraser head. Yep, E99 right there. Very, very cool. So yeah, so I imagine that this is meant to socket in. Yep. Oh, whoa! Oh, that just pops apart. Yeah, like that, and then you pop this onto his body, and there you go. So these can just go back over here. We'll just peg these on. I don't totally like where the arm is situated there, so... There we go. That looks fine for now. There we go. That'll be Joe Ryujin. He's pretty neat. Definitely gonna look good with the GaoGaiGar. So here it is, the big moment. The GaoGaiGar. Me and a friend picked this up at a comic book store for fairly affordable, I would say. But you can see the card is starting to fall apart here. Just on both sides. And then this no longer supports any weight. The hook at the top, little cardboard hook, no longer supports any weight. So I think it's about time. And there it is, more, yeah, literally right there. This card is, yeah. So I think it's about time that GaoGaiGar got opened up. So I'm going to try and do my best just to kind of ease my finger around this to do as little damage to the packaging as possible. Just in case, just in case. You hear the glue pulling up. There it goes. Alright, let's get the corner there. Yeah, just some of the glue just gives way right away. Just want to kind of... Oop. Yeah. It's not going to be perfect. Oh, that's pretty clean, though. That was pretty clean. Right there. That came up pretty clean, I would say. That's about as clean as you could ask for it. And there is the tray. So I'm gonna set this off to the side with Cho Ryujin's box. Get another little instruction pamphlet, which talks about the head, shows the wings can wiggle. Some lion face wiggle. He can do the hell in heaven. He can kick. He can punch. He can dividing drive. He can use the... What is that? Broken meteor? Is that what that is? Let me see what the box says. So he comes with the dividing driver, right hand, left hand, and broken magnum. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so this is the broken magnum. There's a crystal of some sort. And forgive me, I don't remember what those are. I don't fully recall, so. But you can see how just yellow this old plastic is. So we're gonna just take our little Gundam snips. And give that a good old snip. Give that a good old snip. And here come... This is my very first GaoGaiGar figure as well. See... Oh, that's it. Okay. We're gonna slide him out. There he goes. There he is. In all his glory. Does he have a stand? No. Okay. He does have stand holes. Can we... But his feet holes are way bigger, but we can kind of... Oh, he has this. He has foot. He has some foot articulation. So we can kind of stand him up a little bit better. Those are some pointy drills on his legs there. Let's get kind of everything out of the package here. So we'll get the broken magnum, which is just an alternate hand. There it is. Get the dividing driver, which this is painted up extremely well. This looks so good. And, shockingly, for being a slightly flexible plastic, this has retained its shape fairly well. Looks very, very good. And it is just another alternate hand. Most of GaoGaiGar's weapons and accessories should be alternate hands. Here is... the little... Oh, it's a, This is the core. This is a core out of one of the monsters that he fights. Gosh. I forget what those are... I forget what the monsters are called, but they're all called, like, they all have, like, a name. But yeah, that's the core out of one of the monsters. That's super cool. That's a super dope accessory. Get his... open palm hands and the... Come on. the Heaven and Hell hand. All right. There he is, and he can wiggle his head a little bit. Can he... The not V-fin. Okay, he can't turn his head. The backpack looks like it... Okay, backpack can raise and lower. It's pretty cool. The lion mouth can't open. The chest fins can wiggle back and forth. Arms can move forward. Ooh, is that joint just frozen? I don't want to twist it too much. Oh, he might be... Oh, no. Oh, he might be cooked. Oh! Okay. Okay. We can pop the joints. Let me just be a little careful. There we go. We got the knees popped. That knee is a little loose. That knee is pretty tight. The legs still work fairly well. The hip skirts is made out of a... Oh no, those are just on hinges. Okay. The arms can move... Oh, wait, whoa, what? This wiggle? Okay, I think that was just caught underneath it. Okay, this arm does rotate. Oh! That is a stiff elbow. That is a very stiff elbow. Oh, there we go. Whew. There we go. Just gotta pop the joints here. Okay, other wrist is good. Let's get the, This arm terrifies me. It is super frozen. He does have an ab joint. I can see the rail for it on his back. Also, I love the finish on the wings. Oh, the wings do wiggle. At least this one does. This one does wiggle, just not as much. Oh, come on. Can we? Yeah, this elbow right here is... Hang on, we can work it. There it goes. Ooh. Alright. And then this one, I'm going to try it. Ooh, okay, that one popped. That elbow popped. It is a good elbow. That's actually super great. Okay. Oh, the lion face does bobble a little bit. Man. That other bicep swivel. There's like not a great spot to get leverage on it either. Yeah, I might have to dunk him in some water to unfreeze that joint. He does have more articulation than Choryujin. Look at that ankle tilt on there. Whoa, look at that mad ankle tilt. Look at that. That's crazy. Does this foot just only have an ankle tilt? Does it not? It wiggles a little bit. It wiggles a little bit, but I think it's mostly ankle tilt. This one also mostly ankle tilt? Am I stupid? He does have a slight ab rotation. So he can... There we go. Get that arm up. He can do kind of a fist move here. Pretty solid, and we can pseudo put him on a stand. I don't think it really helps him very much. But yeah, no, he can... It says he could, like, kick. Like, high kick. Oh, I guess he can. If you get the leg out there. Let me see how that works. Okay, so it works on like this double axis joint right there where he has a joint here that swivels out and then he has a joint that goes back and forth. And then the skirts are on hinges on the front and the back. Okay. I love his drill knees, yeah. That's drill Gao. Forms his legs. See if we can swap out some accessories. Let's try out ooh. Part of me obviously wants to do the Hell and Heaven. I have no... Trying to bring this arm forward. This arm. There it goes. This arm can't do it. I know it can't. I know this arm can't do it. So no Hell in Heaven, unfortunately. Oh, come on. Oh! There it goes. We got it. We got him. He's good. He's unstuck. GaoGaiGar is fully posable. There we go. This backpack is very... It's wibbly. Oh! It just comes off. Is that to help with like posing and stuff? That's pretty cool. It's just pegged on. It just has a little peg. So, that's pretty cool. He's always looking slightly one way. Which is fine. I do want to try and get that chest joint, but at the same time I'm a little... it's fine. He doesn't need it. Okay, let's see if we can swap some hands. Let's see. Let's go for big open hand. So you can go wah, wah, wah. I like that. What side? There we go. The broken magnum also goes on this side. So we can pop that in, and he can... This, if I recall correctly, is like a shield move. So he like throws up his fist, and it kind of forms like an Ava shield. So it's like... Yeah. Very, very cool. Very cool on that. Pop that off. Alright, now the question. Since now we have... the arm free. Can he do it? We're gonna try. We're damn well gonna try. Put the fist in. Yeah, let me refer to the instructions real quick. Wait a minute. Oh. Oh. Those fold straight forward. To, like, get out of the way. He can. He's got to get his arms in the right positions. There we go. Oh, put on Jet Gao again. There we go. GaoGaiGar with the Hell in Heaven. Wah. Block out Choryu. Hang on. Let's put Choryujin like over here, so we can block him out with. Oh, that's so cool that he can do that. Time you force a joint, I'm on the edge of my seat hoping it doesn't break. Yeah. Oh gosh, I love that. So he can. Not that he would to Choryujin, but. You get the gist. Alright, let's pop those hands off. We can give him... So, specifically, the broken magnum goes on this hand. That's, like, very specific to the show. And other specific is that the... what's it called? The dividing driver goes on his other hand. So we can totally do the dividing driver and throw in one of his one hands. There we go. And fold back his little lion mane. There we go. Ah. Which, in the show, what he would do with this is he would take the dividing driver, and whenever one of the monsters would show up, he would use the dividing driver to essentially create a hole. Oh, look at that! The drill tip even moves around. That's so nice. He would create like a hole, like a straight line, and it would split open so that way he didn't cause any collateral damage. It was a very interesting and very unique way to handle the whole collateral damage aspect of a Super Robot show. So the dividing driver is a very, very cool accessory for GaoGaiGar. And we can just wiggle that off. Pop this hand all the way in. That way it doesn't fall out. And pop that hand in. I kind of wish that one of them had like a peg and this had like a hole, so that way he could kind of like hold this. But you can kind of just rest it in his hand, it seems. If you can get him to stand, that seems to be the biggest problem, is getting him to stand. Oh, okay, we got him to stand. There we go. There we go. Just yeets it. I'll find that later. I'll go find that later. But do these hook up onto his arms in any way? It looked like they could. Oh, they go into his hands. They go in his hands. His fists have holes in the bottom of them to hold them. I think that's how I'm going to display him then. But we will, real quick, let me take this out. We will do, since we did the Hell in Heaven with GaoGaiGar, we'll do the, which the hands are not interchangeable. GaoGaiGar's fist pegs are way, way bigger. We'll do the, I'm going to put this fist in first. We'll do the, yeah, that probably comes out specifically so that way you can get better angles on this. So take that and get it right there. And pop in. There it is. There's the eraser head. Very cool. Very, very cool. We pull this hand off very gently. There we go. Pop that hand back in. Pop his other fist back in. Yeah, this leg, the legs on Choryujin are much weirder than GaoGaiGar's leg. It doesn't help that his like thigh cuts are like this. So he's always gonna be a little like this is like he doesn't have the okay, his ankle does move, but not to the degree that you'd not to the man. Yeah, this one has some awkward positioning. Which I mean is like fine because it's not supposed to be like a toy. It's meant to be like a display. It's more like a movable, like an articulated statue. We can pop that back in, bend his knee a bit, give him his other tonfa. And there we go. Choryujin. It's an action figure. I guess. Ooh. I'm just dropping everything at this point. This goes back in like that. There we go. But yeah. There is... And I believe this is... So aside from the Goldie Marg set that the GaoGaiGar can have, I do believe this is all of the Super Robot Museum or Robot Museum plus GaoGaiGar stuff. I think it's just these two general figures. Karate chop action. Which is unfortunate that my GaoGaiGar does not want to... Doesn't really want to stand up. There we go. Maybe if I move one of his legs forward and just his ankles. I think it's a little... There we go. Kind of got him going there. And then we can bring in Volfog and put Volfog right there. They knew he needed the two bases. So it does kind of suck that the GaoGaiGar, despite having the foot off the base, do you regret taking him out? No. No. I think he looks fantastic. I think they look fantastic. Quick comparisons to a few things. Here he is next to a Gundam. So about Gundam sized. Kind of roughly. Here he is with Laserfire. A little bit smaller than Laserfire, which is fine. These are going to be on different shelves. Pop-up Parade Dark Magician Girl, because it's on my desk. And yeah, obviously there's been a deck box behind them this entire time. That was to hold up the one box. But yeah, no, he looks really, really good. He's a little awkward, as I kind of expected him to be. He's less posable than I thought he would be, but he is like dynamic, and that's the thing, is that like I said, this isn't a like, it's not like a toy. It is 100% like a articulated statue. And as far as a desk-sized GaoGaiGar goes, this is super, super cool. Yeah, this would look really, really cool with the Gurren Lagann stuff, and any other super robot things. And I do think that this is about Reveltech size. It might be a little bit smaller, which is fine. But I do think it is pretty cool that if you get both sets, you get three robots. I do think a big Volfog would have been really, really cool. Not like a big version of this guy, but the character big Volfog. This one's the most awkward. Choryujin is very, I don't know. His legs just are like, if I straighten out his legs, right, they're just wah. So I might need to reference the box for some hang on, let me take a peek real quick. Yeah, it just shows him in like really, really wide-legged stances. And then like him and GaoGaiGar are like doing like crazy kicks at each other. Yeah, most of the artwork has him like whoa. So or has him in like some crazy dynamic pose where he has like his leg up. I mean, there it is. And he's like, Kya. But yeah, so maybe not for every collector who prefers their robots to kind of just stand up, because they are very much not great at just standing up. At least this one's not. There we go. That's that's probably about as good as he's gonna get. But yeah, if you start posing them, that's whenever they get like super dynamic. This one's legs. I definitely think they could have benefited from some ball jointed hips. I think that would have done the. But yeah, this seems to be the closest you can get him to kind of stand. So probably how that's gonna be. Definitely reminds me of some old PVC figures, like old PVC figures. Especially with the posing. But they are pretty cool. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this arm. This arm is awkward. There we go. But yeah, super neat. And definitely an interesting piece. Definitely one of the weirder pieces that'll be in my collection. These will probably just end up, as far as the accessories go, probably just end up in a little baggie that I will use to keep all their stuff together. He's not really an accessory in my eyes. He's just a little extra guy who gets to hang out with those two. But yeah, I do like all the stuff you get too. Like you get a lot of, with just the normal Gurren Lagann, you get a lot of stuff. Like every like accessory you could really want aside from Goldie Marg. And then Choryujin, he's just super cool. I know they make model kits of these guys too, and I've thought about getting them, especially the real grade Gurren, real grade GaoGaiGar, because it is super cool. And then there's the super mini plot Choryujins, but they don't combine or transform. But the real grade like fully transforms and combines and everything. So I don't know, but for right now, this definitely scratches that GaoGaiGar itch that I've had for a while as far as my collection goes, and he is pretty neat, and he looks pretty good with the rest of these guys. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it there, and end off the live stream. And then I will hopefully have a video about these guys pretty soon.